Greetings. For today's Excel tip, I'm going to show you how to take the information that I have given to you in previous tutorials about filtering and sorting, and then using that to create a chart or table or graph, as you prefer. So I've got a spreadsheet open here. It is a data list of coffees. You can see as we scroll down here that there are 225 rows. The rows contain information related to the month, the product, the state, and the amount of the sale. Now, obviously, at this point in time, that's really good information, but practically useless for any type of analysis. First thing I'm going to do is highlight all the four columns and then slide my cursor so it's shown both ways and double click. What that does is it adjusts the width of the column so that all the letters are showing, so everything is showing. This being probably the largest product, the longest product listed. Second thing I'm going to do, as I've done before, click in the middle anywhere, go up to Data, click on Filter. Notice that puts little drop downs at the head of each piece, and you can sort as you choose. We're going to sort by state, and I'm going to hit A to Z. Alright, so I've got all of that, and I tell you what I want to do now is come back maybe and go back and sort by month. I'm going to sort month A to Z, and I'm going to see, and here's my question. For the month of, and let's choose April since it's right here at the top, for the month of April, which of these coffees is doing the best and in which state? So for that, I'm going to remove all the states except April. There we go. So now I have that broken down, and within this I'm going to alphabetize states, make sure they're straight. And now what I want to do is go up to Insert and use a chart. I typically use the bar charts. Bar charts are almost always more informative than any other type of chart. Line charts can be good over time. Circle charts are practically useless but can be helpful if you're only dealing with one variable. But I'm going to use this chart and I'm going to choose this. And you can see here now this is hardly helpful at this point. There's my chart. So I'm going to do a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to filter it down. I want to see, for instance, only April breakfast last stop. See, one of those is decaf and one is not. It's hard to see which one is which at this point. So let's go April Turkish Delight, April Turkish Delight, and April Turkish Delight. I'll hit apply, and now all of a sudden you have a usable graph. You can see in California, Oregon, and Washington where the sales are the greatest and the amount of those sales from the column beside us. There's a lot of things you can do with these instruments here on the side. Very useful for selecting data and adding different pieces to that. So another thing is this information up here, which allows you then to add access titles if you choose, or data labels, which is also a helpful factor. So very down and dirty, kind of quick. We'll probably expand on that in some other tutorials, but what you have seen here is a quick way to use some information that you've had before, filter it, sort it, and then build a graph from it. Hope you have found this little tutorial useful, and we'll build some more. Thanks.